What's up, guys? It's your boy Goblins, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about Trials of Osiris. So as you guys saw, I didn't do a video last week on it because once again I had a very busy week and I do apologize. So I'm kind of playing some catch up right now. But let's talk a little bit about Trials, okay? What you guys are watching right now is some old Trials footage of last week when the map was Bannerfall, and this week I believe the map is Exodus Blue, if I'm not correct. So it's a more tight-knit map with quite a few hallways, a lot of twists and turns of all sorts for the size it is, essentially. This could either really work in your favor or not so much, depending on how you play this map. I don't think I've actually done a Crucible Tactics video on this map quite yet, but I probably should. So a couple things to note about Trials of Osiris that I learned from last week is that pulse rifles seem to be the end-all, be-all, new meta for Trials of Osiris and everything PvP right now. If you can get your hands on the No Time to Explain, I highly recommend picking it up. It seems to be right up there with Nerwin's Mercy and Hawksaw if that's what you're using for legendary pulse rifles. But if you have that exotic slot for a primary, definitely whip out the No Time to Explain. It is my favorite so far in PvP / Trials of Osiris. It really kicks some serious ass. And that being said, we'll talk a little bit more about the gun itself later on. But for right now, just know that it's awesome, and you should probably use it in Trials of Osiris. Now, the cool part about Trials of Osiris nowadays is that you don't have to actually progressively play it and win in order to get the best rewards from Trials. Now all you gotta do is pick up the bounties, complete the bounties within the weekend, and then there you go, you get some fucking sweet ass gear. Yeah. For example, my roommate got 320 gloves from one of the bounties, and yeah, that's how you get your packages, man, straight from the bounties. And he got fucking 320 arms? 320 Trials of Osiris arms? You fucking serious? Yeah. So this is now where we can kind of see that balance between PvP and PvE in the Destiny realm. Essentially, the main way to get to 320 would, of course, be, you know, play the raid, play the hard mode raid, all that good stuff. But now, knowing that you can get 320 gear from Trials of Osiris regularly, they're fucking, there you go. I'll just go enjoy some PvP with some pals, you feel me? Now, of course, to get those bounties done, you're gonna want to do everything you can possibly do to both get the gear from the lighthouse and get the gear from the bounties. You guys are going, of course, Goblin, just pop the boons, you know, you feel me? Well, no, listen, back in year 1 Trials, you could pop boons all day, every day, whenever you goddamn feel like you wanted to. This time is different. You gotta pop the boons on your card, so of course you gotta go inspect the Trials card if you didn't figure that out. And then you gotta pop the boons right off the start of Trials for your new trial card. Now the buy-in for Trials of Osiris is only 500 Glimmer. That 500 Glimmer will carry you through the weekend. No matter how much you lose, if you lose 3 times, you can get a new card apparently for free, according to my roommate. And as far as the tactics go, of course you want to stay closer to your team so you can get those revives in. Or of course you go, 2 players go separate from the 1 player, and the 1 player kind of scouts out the enemies and all that good stuff. But generally I find it is better to stick with your teammates or within vicinity of your teammates. Now that being said, a couple other pointers for Trials, of course, is if you're dead, watch the guy that's standing on your X. Let your teammates know if there's a dude just chilling. It's really helpful. If you don't let them know, then what are you even fucking doing? You didn't lose, you know? And I'd like to finish off on a point where I said, you know, Trials was kind of unbalanced back in year 1. Everything meta was hand cannons, and it really kind of killed it for me, you know? It was just, I don't know, I can't really explain it, but it just seems more fair now. It seems simpler and more reasonable, essentially. Because, for example, let's say I don't get the lighthouse. Let's say I don't get them 8 wins in a, or sorry, the 9 wins in a row, 8, whatever it is. Then I can at least finish the bounties for some baller ass gear, which shows my perseverance. And as you guys know, I'm all about that PvP life, of course, when I get the chance to. But hopefully I get back into it. Hopefully I'll be jamming it out all this weekend. So that's all I really got to talk about today, guys. I will hopefully recap by the end of the weekend, talk about Exodus Blue and my Trials experience and all that good stuff. I just wanted to throw together a quick video, talk about Trials a little bit because I didn't get the chance to last week, and kind of let you know my first view and first look on it so far. So with that being said, guys, as I always say, drop a like for your boy Goblins, and I'll be back here with more Destiny content shortly, so take it easy, guys. Have a general good, and I'll see you guys then. Peace out! This is primarily going to be a PvE helmet if you're a hunter. It's intellect and strength based for this guy here. Also keep in mind, of course, guys, you can use glass threads and switch up the stats a little bit if I'm correct. But otherwise, your golden gun fires 1 shot with 6 times damage while granting keyhole over penetration. You gain bonus super energy on grenade